Hello everyone. Today we will learn a lesson about how to determine the thrust coefficient on some blund bodies inside a wind tunnel. So we have some example about the blund body. For example, a sphere, a half sphere, a disk, and a streamlined body. Before learning this lesson, we need to know the equipment. This is the wind tunnel. Wind tunnel have the three component pylons. This component pylons have three sensors. The first one is forklift. The second one is uplift. Forklift equal the forklift plus the uplift. And the third one is thrust force sensor. This sensor connect with a computer. This computer used to show the data. You can see three graphs here. The first graph show the forklift, the second show the uplift, and the third show the thrust force. Now I will introduce how to use the three component pylons. These are two center clamp. It helps to lock and protect the three component pylons. So that means you need to tie them when you insert the blund body in the wind tunnel. However, you need to loosen them when you measure the force. And this is the model clamp. It helps to lock the blund body inside the. Now I will insert the blund body inside the wind tunnel. And use model clamp to lock the blund body and use the support disc to adjust the angle. And use the incident clamp to lock the disc. And then close the wind tunnel. Now I will illustrate the experiment process. Firstly, you need to turn on the wind tunnel. Turn this switch counterclockwise and wait for the LED screen show the frequency and move the value to 0. At this screen, press run to get the data. You need to get the data when you haven't turned on the wind tunnel. This data used to calibrate your data later on. After 1 minute, press stop to save the data. Your data will save automatically on 3 pylons folder on the desktop. You save your data with 0 frequency. And then change the frequency to the value you want to measure. Then press run and wait for 3 LED screens here. So constant value. And then in this screen, press run to get the data. As you can see here, the first data is not correct, so you need to delete it when you analyze your data. You need to wait for 1 minute to get enough data. After 1 minute, press stop to save the data with the frequency. Then press stop and change the frequency to another value. And to make sure 3 LED screens here show 0, and then press Run. And wait for 3 LED screens here shows constant value. And here in this screen, press Run to get the data. After 1 minute, press Stop and save the data with the frequency. And then press Stop to turn off the wind tunnel. You need to repeat this step for every frequency you want. After done the experiment process, you turn off the wind tunnel. However, you need to wait for 3 LED screens here become 0. And then turn off the wind tunnel by the main switch.